Good morning, Hampton Academy Sharks. Today is Friday, December 14th, 2018. I'm Jocelyn Snow.
And I'm Lily Ladd.
Today is a B day or a blue day.
This week we are featuring a science class visit by a field biologist, the Wreaths Across America Assembly, and the band and chorus winter concert.
Tech Club will meet next Monday and Tuesday. Have fun with your friends and enjoy technology.
Today is B. It's Rankin, crispy chicken patty and celery and carrot fruit cocktail and milk.
Next week, we'll be having our annual staff versus student volleyball games. The 7th and 8th graders will play on Wednesday during STEAM classes. The 6th grade will play on Friday during STEAM classes. Join in the fun by forming a team of 6 students. Here's some additional information.
You can only be on one team. Sign-ups will happen at the beginning of the game. Only school-appropriate costumes will be permitted. No masks or hoodies. Costumes can be worn only during the games.
A reminder from Student Council, the coat, scarves, mittens, and hat drive is now going on until Monday, December 17th. Donation boxes are in the lobby.
Hampton Academy Spiritwear is now available to purchase. You can get order forms from Ms. Hanson or the front office.
The forms will be due back to the school by December 20th with expected delivery of items in mid-January.
Attention all 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students who are interested in geography and social studies.
The National Geography Bee is coming to Hampton Academy.
It will be held after school at Hampton Academy.
The 7th and 8th grade bee will be Monday, January 7th.
The 6th grade bee will be Tuesday, January 8th.
So come join us for a fun competition.
See your social studies teacher for more information and to sign up.
Win your very own, as seen on TV, Huggle. All box tops must be submitted by December 19th. The winner will be announced on December 21st on our last Shark News broadcast for 2018. Prize will be given on the 21st.
10 box tops equals 1 entry. All box top submissions must be labeled with student's full name. Box tops can be given to your homeroom teacher, to Mrs. Hanson, or in the box top drop box located near the library.
The Trimester 1 Shark Award Party will be today at 1:45 p.m. in the dining hall.
Students should pack up and bring their belongings to the dining hall, as they will dismiss from there at the end of the day.
Coming up next week in sports, Monday, December 17th from 4 to 6:30, boys in basketball will play Oyster River at Hampton Academy. Boys will play first.
Wreaths Across America began in 1992 when just 5,000 Christmas wreaths made the trek from Maine to Arlington National Cemetery to be placed at soldiers' burial sites. On the way to Arlington National Cemetery, the caravan of trucks and vehicles makes stops along the way. On Monday, they may stop at Hampton Academy to recognize local families whose loved ones died in service.
The Gold Star families were honored when they replaced wreaths on their fallen soldiers. The families also received special flags to honor and remember their loved ones that were lost. Our chorus had sang that, and students had the opportunity to see the sacrifice that was made for our freedom. Here are some clips from the event.
used to be the art room with Mr. O'Connor. So Mr. O'Connor, what are we going to be seeing right now for the construction?
Well, Emily, it's hard for anybody to see anything because this part of the building is off limits, but they've made a tremendous amount of progress in the last 4.5 weeks since we moved out of the old building. So right now what they're doing is called demolition. So they're taking down walls. So the third floor is making a lot of good progress. They're on the second floor, they're still doing demolition. So they're taking down non-load bearing walls, things like that. The progress is going to happen pretty quick because remember they're not outside anymore, and they're putting heat in here so that the workmen can work during the winter. But we're going to take a walk on the other side to show you what the third floor of the new wing will look like.
And what's going to happen in the weeks ahead?
Well, they'll continue framing. Once they start framing, then the other mechanical groups come in, plumbers, electricians, things like that. And pretty quickly we will see the new Hampton Academy take shape, and we're looking forward to showing that in a couple weeks.
Great, thank you.
This past Tuesday, a UNH graduate and wildlife field biologist visited Mr. Tierney's shark block to speak about his career and grants he has been involved in.
He explained to the students how he became interested in his field of career and also spoke with them about his work with bats and moose.
Good morning, Hampton Academy Sharks. I'm here with Joe Poggi. Joe, what college did you go to and what did you study?
I went to the University of New Hampshire in Durham, and I studied wildlife and conservation biology there.
That's so cool. And what was your favorite wildlife experience?
My favorite experience has to be from a couple years ago when I was working on the moose project up in northern New Hampshire. And it was my first time walking in on a moose that had a radio collar on. And it was pouring rain, and I was just walking along. I knew generally where it was, but I was listening to the signal that was coming from my antenna that connected to the collar to help me pinpoint where it was. And as I was walking, it was so hard to listen to it, and the rain was coming down. And I think there might have been lightning too. But I was like, oh, there's no way I'm going to find this moose. But I eventually got to the edge of the forest, and I could tell the signal was really strong. I can barely hear it though. And I looked in, and I could see this like sort of downed log. But it was suspended up in the air, and it had to be like 2 feet in diameter. And I was looking, I was like, that's so weird. Like, how is that there? And then I saw the moose's head turn, and I realized that the down log I was looking at was actually a moose with the radio collar on it.
That's so cool. Thank you for being on Shark News.
Thank you.
Monday evening, family, staff, and friends were treated to a wonderful winter concert. Hampton Academy Band and Chorus performed at the Winnacunnet High School. It was a fabulous musical experience. Here are some of the performances.
Oh, candles burning low, lots of mistletoe, lots of snow and ice, everywhere we go. Choir singing carols right outside my door. All these things and more.
season, here's a thought for the day and for the season. It was written by Winston Churchill, who was a British politician, statesman, army officer, and writer, who was Prime Minister of the United Kingdom from 1940 to 1945.
As a Prime Minister, Churchill led Britain to victory in the Second World War. We make a living by what we get. We make the life by what we give.
Next Friday is the first day of winter. In honor of the season, here are some facts about snow. Have you ever wondered why sometimes snow sticks together and sometimes it's powdery and loose? The reason for this lies in the snowflake's journey as it falls through the atmosphere.
Snowflakes that fall through a dry, cool atmosphere will be small and powdery, won't stick together. We call this dry snow. It's ideal for skiing, but not for building a snowman. The snowflakes that form wet will have fallen through temperatures slightly warmer than 0 degrees Celsius. As they fall, the snowflakes melt slightly through the edges and stick together to form large, heavy flakes. These stick together easily and are best for snowball fight and making snowmen.
And now for your weather. And we have 2 other photos to share with you today. The first one is Eel Pond in Rye from Mr. Murphy. Thank you, Mr. Murphy, for sending that in, and that is a beautiful sunset.
And we have clouds brewing over North Beach, also from Mr. Murphy. Thank you, Mr. Murphy, for sending those in. We appreciate it. And don't forget to send in your weather photos at sharknews@seu90.org or hashtag them at #SharkNewsWeatherPics.
And now for our day planner for today. So at 8 o'clock a.m. it will be 28 degrees and sunny.
At noon, 29 degrees and mostly sunny.
And at 4 o'clock p.m. it will have warmed up considerably and it will be 38 degrees and mostly cloudy.
Moving on to our 5-day forecast. On Friday, a high of 41, a low of 28. And except for a few afternoon clouds, it will be mainly sunny.
And on Saturday, there will be a high of 47 degrees, a low of 30 degrees, showers in the morning, then cloudy in the afternoon.
And on Sunday, there will be a high of 40, a low of 32, and cloudy.
On Monday, there will be a high of 39 degrees, a low of 25 degrees. Mostly cloudy skies with a few showers later in the day. A few flurries or snow showers are possible.
And on Tuesday, there will be a high of 29, a low of 18. So we are seeing some chilly temperatures on Tuesday. And there will be cloudy skies, but they will clear away later in the day.
That's your weather. I'm Madeline Phoenix.
And I'm Kaylee Rafferty.
Celebrating her birthday on Saturday is Abby Connolly. Happy birthday, Abby.
And now for your jokes, so make sure to send in your jokes at sharknews@seu90.org. Hey Jessica.
Hey, what?
What's a foot long and slippery?
I don't know, what?
A slipper.
And remember, before you speak, text,
chat, or post, ask yourself, is it kind?
Is it true?
And is it necessary?
And remember the Academy way.
Manage yourself.
Act responsibly.
And respect yourself and others.
Go out there and make it a great day.